A girl tells three bodybuilders, "I'll give $1,000 to the person who can lift this heavy dumbbell with one hand." Behind the bodybuilders, an old man walks up to the girl and says, "I'll do it." Hearing this, the girl is surprised and the bodybuilders start laughing. One of them says, "Sir, you can barely walk and you think you'll lift this heavy dumbbell?" The second one says, "Listen, it's better if you go home and rest." The third bodybuilder flexes his muscles and says, "You need to have this to be able to do it." Then he adds, "Sir, just leave it to the big guys." That bodybuilder asks the girl, "Madam, if I lift this, will I really get $1,000? The girl replies, "Of course, sir, you'll get $1,000. The bodybuilder says, "That's it? Can't you add more weight to it?" The girl answers, "I think this weight is more than enough." The guy says, "Fine, as you wish." The girl interrupts, "Wait a moment, I think this contest should start with the old man." Hearing this, the three men burst into laughter. One bodybuilder says, "This man couldn't lift it even in his dreams." The old man firmly says, "I can lift it. In fact, I'll bet $100 that I won't lift it again." A man in the back says, "I accept the bet," and gives $100 to the girl. The old man also gives $100 to the girl. The girl says, "If everyone agrees, let the game begin." The first bodybuilder tries to lift the heavy dumbbell, but fails. The girl says, "Oh, contestant number 1 is already lost." The second bodybuilder says, "What happened to you? You just cost me $100. The defeated one replies, "I don't know what they did with this dumbbell. There must be some trick." The girl hands the prize to the old man and says, "You won the contest." A bodybuilder laughs and says, "This old man thinks that just because he beat that weakling, he can beat me too." The old man chuckles and says, "I'll bet $200 that you can't even move this bar." The second bodybuilder accepts the bet and hands over $200 to the girl. He tries hard to lift the heavy dumbbell, but the old man laughs and says, "You can't do it. But if you like, you can ask your friend to help you so you don't lose your $200. Both bodybuilders together try to lift the dumbbell, but still fail. The bodybuilder says, "There's some trick in this bar, I just can't lift it up." The girl says, "You guys aren't as strong as we thought." The old man adds, "That's why you shouldn't overestimate yourselves." The bodybuilders challenge the old man to lift the dumbbell, laughing loudly. The old man steps forward, takes out a measuring tape from his pocket, and starts measuring the dumbbell. Everyone is stunned. According to his measurements, the old man finally lifts the heavy dumbbell. Sadly, some hard-hearted people don't even subscribe to encourage this wise old man.